They say you never really know when it's the last time, the last hug, the last laugh, the last time you'll ever hear someone's voice again. For me, it came at 3:17 a.m., in the form of a single phone call I didn't answer. That night, the rain was heavy, the kind that sounds like whispers against the window. I had just gotten back from work, drained, half asleep, still wearing my tie. My laptop sat open on the bed, the screen glowing softly, mocking the hours I had traded for a paycheck. My phone buzzed. The name on the screen read, Dad. My first thought? I'll call him in the morning. Because at that moment, I was too tired, too busy, too focused on my tomorrow to care about the now. So, I let it ring. Once. Twice. Then it stopped. The silence that followed was deafening. The next morning, I woke up late for work. I rushed out, skipped breakfast, and didn't even check my phone. Life was moving, fast, messy, loud. By noon, I noticed 3 missed calls, 1 from Mom, 2 from my sister, and 1 from Dad. I smiled to myself, thinking, he's probably calling to remind me to check the car oil again. He was always like that, worried about the little things. I texted him, "Sorry, Dad, I'll call later. I'm in a meeting." I didn't know that message would never be delivered. Around 6:48 p.m., my mom called again. Her voice was shaking. "Isaac," she said, barely audible. "Your father, he's gone." Everything in me froze. The world blurred. I could hear her crying, but it sounded distant, like echoes underwater. "What do you mean, gone?" I whispered, hoping she'd correct herself. But she didn't. She said he had been feeling dizzy, that he called me before driving himself to the hospital, that he didn't make it in time, that his last words to the nurse were, "Try my son again, maybe he'll pick up now." Those words stabbed through me like 1,000 knives. I dropped my phone. I screamed, but no sound came out. That night, I sat on the cold floor replaying every moment, every laugh, every argument, every missed call. The guilt ate me alive. Dad wasn't perfect, but he was everything. The kind of man who'd fix things even when they weren't broken. The kind who'd drive 2 hours just to surprise us with roasted maize from his favorite roadside stall. He never said "I love you" much, but he showed it in every possible way. When I graduated, he stood at the back of the crowd, clapping the loudest. When I moved out, he drove me to my apartment, helped me